would she date? How would she look? How does she dress? Does she take care of herself? You cannot change the people who are around you, but you can change the people who you are around. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Catalina, and today we'll be discussing how to become the best version of yourself, how to become the woman of your dreams, how to reinvent yourself, how to become a better person overall. So I'll be sharing with you things that I've done and will do to become a better version of myself. Things you can do today. You don't have to wait a year from now. You don't have to wait 3 months from now. You don't have to wait 5 years from now. So let's get into the video. So the very first one is seek God, have a relationship with God, build a relationship with God. Your relationship with God is very personal. Nobody don't have to understand it, but seek Him. I find like when I seek God, like things is more clear to me. Cry out to Him, share your dreams with Him, tell Him what you want. It don't have to make sense to everybody. It don't have to be like this ideal, okay, you have to do this or you have to do that to have a relationship with God. Like your relationship with God is personal. And I find that when I don't see God, when I think that I can do it by myself and I don't need advice and I don't need His stance on things, like there's a lot of chaos in my life. Unintentionally, we may idolize things like our car, our house, our business, our friends, our partner. We may idolize it and praise it or them as though they're our God. So put God first, seek Him, listen to Him, and learn to be still and hear Him. Like, there's another thing too. You have to learn to be still and hear Him. Because sometimes you may do things that you think that, okay, that was God, but it wasn't God. So stillness is another thing too. Key number 2 is express gratitude. Be grateful for where you are. Be grateful for what you have. Like there's always people with way less. Aspire and go after your dreams, but take time to be grateful for what you have and for where you are. Like it just makes you feel good. When I sit and think about all the things that I have, like I feel so blessed. My mind alone. I used to intentionally list at least 5 things in my journal that I'm grateful for every morning. Starting my day being grateful, I feel much more powerful. If I don't start my day that way and I encounter a mean person or whatever, like I'm always ready to go even with them. Okay, we can be mean together. Like I always like give away my power and engage. But once I start my day off positively, being grateful for what I have, you ain't got no power over me. I think like when you're grateful and you express gratitude, good things are always happening to you. It's like God just sprinkles some extra blessing on you. Let's say you have $100. You have 2 friends. I'm gonna call myself your friend because you're watching this video, so we're friends. So you have 2 friends, Catalina and Lisa. Let's also say you helped both of them before. Catalina is always complaining about life. She's always complaining about life hard. This, that nothing is going right. Everything is going so wrong. And she's always like in a rut. Always complaining about everything, about work. Everything is an issue. Even when you helped her before, like it wasn't enough. Lisa, on the other hand, yes, she's going through a hard time, but she's still grateful for the small blessing, grateful for you lending her, the times you lent her before. She just keep expressing gratitude no matter how hard things get. And you have this $100 and both of them ask you to borrow $100. Who would you give that 100 to? Who would you lend the money to? I would think you would lend it to Lisa instead of Catalina. I would lend it to Lisa because she expressed gratitude, like she's in a good mood. She don't let these things like get her in a hole or in a rut. She don't let it drain her, and you don't want to be around people. Like you genuinely wouldn't want to be around someone who's always complaining about everything. No. You won't want to be around Catalina if she's always complaining about everything. Yes, I know we all have our moment, but you don't want to be around someone who complains about every single thing. Every single thing. And they don't do anything different to change it. Just complain. And I think like that's how the universe, that's how God works. Those are the things you're gonna be attracting. If you always complaining, you will attract more of what you're talking about. Because the law of attraction is always happening. Even if you don't believe in it, it's always happening. So if you always complaining about this, you will just attract it more. If you express gratitude, be thankful and grateful for what you have, you will experience those things more. So be grateful. Number 3, become self-aware. Go on like a self-discovery journey. Paint a very clear, detailed picture of the woman that you want to become. Who do you want to become? How does she dress? How does she speak? Is she a kind person? What does she like? What is her daily routine like? Be very detailed, be clear, like who do you want to become? Write this down. Get a book, a journal, a paper, your phone, whatever. Write it down. Be very detailed of this description. Like go into detail and define who is this woman you aspire to become. Who is this better version of yourself that you want to become? What do you want to change? Who would she date? How would she look? How does she dress? Does she go to the gym? Does she take care of herself? When you finish defining this version of yourself that you want to become, intentionally show up as this woman. Some of these things you can literally start now. You don't have to wait till you get this money. You don't have to wait 2 months from now. Your attitude, like you can change those things. You don't have to wait until you get all this money to become a better version of yourself. If this woman you're defining and trying to become won't tolerate XYZ, when you intentionally show up as her, do not tolerate XYZ. The old you is dead and gone. You do not tolerate those things anymore. Don't do the things that she wouldn't do. Intentionally show up as that woman. Number 4, are we at number 4 or 3? I think we're at number 4. Change your mindset and let go of limiting belief. We cannot focus on the outside and not the inside. Of course, mindset had to be on this list. When it comes to your mind, you want to guard your mind from negativity and feed your mind with positivity. There's so much negative things happening in this world that can easily put you into depression or sway you away from your dream. You can do this by reading self-help books. You can listen to audiobooks, and one of my favorite way that I like to feed my mind is through videos, YouTube videos. I listen to Oprah, I listen to Jim Rohn old tapes, Evan Carmichael, Les Brown. Another thing too, be careful of who you let feed into you, because a lot of people are projecting their limiting belief upon you. They're imposing it, and this can even happen from since in your childhood stage. Like your parents or a sibling or a family relative may tell you, oh, you can't do this because nobody in our family have never done it before. So why do you think you can do it? Oh, this is just not something, this is not for us. Like we come from this community. People from this community don't do this. People from this region, this part of the country, they don't graduate. They don't get degrees. They don't do this. They don't do that. You don't do this. You can't do it. So if they didn't do it or they can't do it, they're projecting onto you that you can't do it either. Let go of those limiting beliefs. You don't have to like cut off people neither. Like there's a lot of negative people around. You don't have to cut them off, but limit your time with them. Like the saying goes, you cannot change the people who are around you, but you can change the people who you are around. I believe in that so bad. Guard your mind and feed your mind with positivity. Read your self-help books because you need to have a positive mindset in order to become that woman that we just painted. You need to know that it's possible. You can do this. You can be this woman. In fact, you're already this woman. You just need to show up as her now. I think we're at number 5. Declutter. We are getting rid of everything that will not serve the version of ourselves that we are trying to become. And this can be people as well, like people who don't serve you. They don't align. They don't fit into your life of this better version that you're trying to be. We're decluttering. For example, our hairstyle. This version of yourself, the woman you're trying to become, would she wear a blue wig? Would she wear a purple wig? Would she wear a black wig? Does she even like wig? So all those things that she would not wear, we're getting rid of them. And it's important to do this, declutter, because you can easily fall back on the old version of yourself. So let's say the better version of yourself would not wear an orange wig. So you wanna get rid of that orange wig that this better version of yourself would not wear. You have to know who you want to become. Nothing is wrong with an orange wig, don't get me wrong. But if it wouldn't serve the version of yourself that you're trying to become, get rid of it. When those things are there and available, it's easy to fall back on the old version of yourself. It's easy to get back into old habits. So this is why it's important for us to declutter, get rid of the old things that no longer serve us. And this could be somebody too. For instance, you and your ex break up 3 months now and you move on. Why do you still have your ex picture in your phone? Why? And for me, some of the things that I'm getting rid of, for example, I have this particular perfume. It's like a high aggressive scent. And this version of myself, I don't like it. It doesn't align with me anymore. It doesn't align with this version of me. So I'm going to give it to somebody. I'm not gonna keep it. That goes for shoes, that goes for clothing. If you don't declutter, it's easy to fall back on old habits. It's easy to get back into your old self, doing those things that have been embedded in you over a period of time. So this is why it's important for us to get rid of them so we don't fall back doing the old things. The next thing we're going to do is reevaluate our character. What are your core values? Like, do you honor your word? What do you stand on? Are you a good friend? Are you a good partner? Are you a good mom? Are you a good colleague? I mean, nobody's perfect, but we have to reevaluate ourselves. Also, having people that will be honest with us, tell us the truth. We don't want to have like this yes person, like this friend that's gonna always be like, oh my gosh, you're so nice, you're a vibe, you're this, you're that, and they won't tell you the truth. Like, have people that will be honest with you. You should be able to take constructive criticism. So you want to sit down, think about this, have people be very honest with you. If they tell you things about yourself that you don't like or you don't think is nice, appreciate their honesty and just work on it, work on yourself. The next thing you want to do is redefine success. What is your version of success? What will make you successful in your eyes? Some of us are already successful, but because we focus on someone else's version of success, we don't appreciate it. Example, there's some people who love their 9-to-5, who love their job, who have no interest in entrepreneurship, and there are others who don't like working for others. They want to be their own boss, so they're more entrepreneurial, and that is okay too. Everything is okay. Some of us want to have both a job and like a side hustle, and that is okay. You don't have to be this whole entrepreneur. You can have a job if you like your job. You can have a job and you can still do something on the side. You don't have to be a whole established business. That is okay. That is successful too. So define what is successful to you and appreciate that. And most of the times we're already successful at what we do, but we keep watching at this person version of success. Focus on your version of success. What is successful to you? This brings us to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, join the fam. Share it with someone who needs this. This is my version of what I did and will do to become my dream self, the woman that I dare to become, the woman that is already in me and I just need to show up as her. These are the things that I did and will do to become a better version of myself. And before I go, don't forget, this woman is already you. You're already her. From your thinking and you're visualizing this woman who you want to become, it's already within you. Like, you are already her. You just need to show up as her. And you will attract the things that she would want to attract. So we're showing up as her. For the rest of this year, we're showing up as her intentionally too. In 2024, we are all the way showing up as her. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Go be your best self. Go be her, because you are her. You are her. You're already her, okay? I really hope that you take something away from this video and you enjoy it and it was impactful, and I really hope it reached the people that need it. So if you made it all the way to the end, thank you for watching. You can follow me on Instagram at Katilina04, TikTok Katilina_04. I will see you in my next video. Bye.